There's been a lot of stuff going on in the UK recently with age verification. The whole system of how one verifies their age has been completely shaken up. In the past, it was just kind of a free-for-all. You put in your date of birth and that is that. So, you can be 120 years old if you want to just pretend. Nowadays, though, for better or for worse, it is just not that simple. There is this that was just passed, the UK Online Safety Act. Now, this is actually from 2023. But the thing is, about a month ago from now, on July 25th, there was the enforcement of these highly effective age checks that basically began not just on the, adult websites, but just on websites in general that have all sorts of content, anything from Reddit to Netflix to Steam, anything that has content on it that could be considered 18 plus. The UK government is gonna now, I guess, start cracking down quite a bit. Now, some websites have preemptively made changes, before July 25th, but Steam, it looks like they have just made this change. Again, for better or for worse, we now have this. So I have linked this if you want to read the whole thing, but this is the age assurance under the UK Online Safety Act. This is a whole, a blog post type of thing from Steam, and they say this information is only for UK users. So yes, they do state that this is exactly because of the UK Online Safety Act. So now to access mature content games, you have to be logged in. In the past, if you were just looking at the Persona 5 page and you were just on an incognito tab on Chrome or something like that, so you weren't logged in, you enter your date of birth, you're good to go. Like I said, you can say that you were born in the year 1890 if you want, but now you can't do that. You have to be logged in. And it says for UK users, the opt-in process requires age verification. Your UK Steam user account is considered age verified for as long as a valid credit card is stored on the account. So basically, they are using credit cards as the identification process. So the whole thing with this Safety Act is that they were kind of leaving it up to each website, each platform to verify age in their own preferred way. So some websites are doing it where you have to upload your own ID, but this is how Steam is doing it. So you'll see here that, you basically just have to have your credit card information on your Steam account and then you're good to go. That is going to verify that you are at least 18. And they specifically say that they use this process of showing that you have a credit card because you have to be at least 18 in the UK to have a credit card. Now, they do address the safety concerns that some people might have from this because not everybody that has a Steam account actually has their credit card info on Steam. Yeah, a fair amount of people on Steam do use payment processors like PayPal and codes, like Steam wallet codes to actually pay for games instead of just having their credit card info right on their account. So this is going to be, a little bit shaky, a little bit not very well accepted for some people. So they did have this to say for that this process preserves the maximum degree of user privacy. That is what they are saying. They say the data processed in this verification process is identical to that of the millions of other Steam users who make purchases or store their payment details for convenience. The verification process therefore provides no information about a user's content preferences to payment providers or other third parties. It's funny because, I think this is kind of riding the coattails of the whole thing with PayPal and Steam and MasterCard banning or censoring the adult games. Maybe this has to do with that, but essentially they're saying, hey, don't worry, we're not gonna, share the, risque adult games that you maybe play with your credit card company. It's really funny they even had to address that in the first place, but it is what it is. So yes, things are getting very, very official now in the UK for Steam. They have now made it official that they now have a policy to verify your age. If you are going to look up any game that is rated M for mature or anything like that, and especially if you're going to play any of these games, you actually do need to verify your age in the UK.